Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. It's Indian Food Week here on HK, and today I've got a recipe that's going to delight the vegetarians and the vegans. It's going to fill their heart with joy because there will be no eggs in it, and I will not get comments like, can I make this without eggs? Because there are no eggs involved. Anyway, all jokes aside, today we're making a delicious, crunchy, fried snack. We're making Kurkuri Bhindi, and if you're wondering what in the world is that, well, Kurkuri Bhindi is basically deep fried okra, and it's a staple in Indian cuisine. It is absolutely delicious. It's a great snack or with your main course. And you know what, enough jibber jabber from me, let's go and make it. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash and thoroughly dry the okra, because okra and water are not friends at all. The next thing I'm going to do is cut the okra now, and what I'm going to do is chop off the top and the end of the okra, then cut it in half and remove the seeds with my fingers. We don't really want the seeds for this recipe. And then I'm going to cut the okra into thin juliennes. Now you can cut the okra any which way you like. This is the way it's best for this recipe in my opinion. If you want longer strips, you don't need to cut the okra in half, but I find this much easier to manage. So cut the okra in half, remove the seeds, and then fine juliennes of the okra. Now I'm also going to cut a few of them and leave them in halves. I have seen a few recipes where it is done like this, so I want to try a few this way. So just cut the top, the bottom, and then slice it right down the middle, and we're going to fry it as it is with seeds and all. This is going to be the second kind of fried okra. Now I'm going to season the okra with some salt, some red chili powder, some turmeric, a little bit of garam masala powder, some cumin powder, and a squeeze of lime juice, and then give it all a good mix. Now we're going to deep fry the okra, and I'm using ghee mixed with olive oil mixed with bacon fat to fry the okra in. I'm going to put in one piece just to check if the oil is hot enough, and as you can see, my oil is not hot enough. Once the okra rises to the surface and starts floating atop the oil and deep frying itself, that's when you know the oil is hot enough. So we're going to now deep fry this okra. Put that spiced okra into the hot oil and let it fry. Now this is going to take a bit of time, maybe 4 to even 5 minutes. You don't want the oil to be too hot because then the okra will burn and not get crispy. So a medium heat is good enough. Fry that okra, and once you see some color start to show on it and it looks like it's crispy, you want to take it out with a slotted spoon. And of course, drain it on some paper towels, even if you want the fat. And then I'm going to fry some more of the okra because, well, I have to fry it in 2 batches. You do not want to crowd the deep fryer because, well, that's just not a good thing to do. And the reason is, if you put too much stuff in a deep fryer, the temperature of the oil will drop quite a bit, and we don't want that. So anyway, fry it in 2 batches, 3 if you need to, and that part of frying the okra is done. Now I'm going to fry the thicker pieces of the okra, the ones that look like nice big French fries, okra fries actually. Now these will probably take a bit more time to cook because they are bigger pieces, thicker pieces, fatter pieces, and just let them fry. And once they are ready, take them out of the fryer. And that's it, my friends. Our fried okra, or Kurkuri Bhindi as we call it in India, is ready. And even though it looks like a bunch of twigs, trust me, I think they're going to be delicious. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's go and taste. Alright folks, so it's time to taste the fried okra, and it looks delicious. Well, actually, let's be honest, it looks like twigs. But you know what? It's the taste that matters. Yummy, crunchy, salty, flavorful. And you get that very distinct taste of ghee, because I fried it in ghee mixed with a little bit of bacon fat mixed with a little bit of olive oil. Let's try the fatter ones now, which look a little more nice. Okay, so I think I might like these fatter ones better, because one, you're not wasting the seeds, you're not wasting any of the insides, and it's actually got a bit of a meatier taste and it's got a bit of a chew to it, whereas the thinner ones are literally like all crunch. So the vegetarians, the vegans, even the meat lovers, you're all going to really enjoy this. This is a great snack. It's a wonderful crunchy thing that you can snack on in the evening or whenever you want, you know. It's a great party snack as well. And well, okra is delicious. Anyway, enough jibber jabber from me. I will see you on the next episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Cheers and keep cooking. You know, this is the first time that I have ever made deep fried okra at home, and halfway through the recipe I was so sure that this was going to fail and be a disaster, but just my luck, it's perfect.